Before prostitution whore. Before Snooki. Before The Sopranos. There were the Jersey Boys. AKA Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons, the first pop barbershop quartet. I mean, they were like the Backstreet Boys before the Backstreet Boys. What do you mean, who are the Backstreet Boys? Fine, they were basically One Direction.
That's what makes you beautiful.
The Four Seasons were originally known for tight harmonies, killer step touches, and songs that are the musical equivalent of Q-tips. Once they're stuck in your head, they're not going anywhere. This was the case until 2005 when a bunch of geniuses decided to turn these Jersey Boys into a Broadway musical!
Oh, what a night!
Or, as my dad calls it, best play I ever saw. Almost 10 years later, Jersey Boys holds its own as a well-crafted jukebox musical. The kind you can bring even your Republican friends to, if you still have any. Nobody in the men's room at intermission could believe they sang all those songs, so the show is like super educational and stuff. You can even learn the stories you already assumed inspired the songs, like
I just had sex, just had sex, I just had sex. This show doesn't really have subtext, so you should know I just had sex.
The show is also one of few to crack the code for making a musical that makes piles of money. Piles. Basically, you take great songs everyone knows already, package them well, win Best Musical, hike up all the ticket prices, and
old folks will buy. Old folks will buy.
And it's true what everyone says. Jersey Boys will be your favorite musical. Unless you're gay, black, or female, in which case it'll be a musical you enjoyed when it wasn't mildly offending you. The resident stereotype for most of the show is the group's rather theatrical record producer. Let's just say he's better at talking about how handsome Bob Gaudio is than keeping his wrists from going limp. It's a hoot. Just see him
walk like a gay, swivel and sway. Walk like a gay across the stage.
To be fair, Jersey Boys takes place in a different time. A time when the homosexuals were quieter about their agenda. A time when women wore pretty skirts, changed wigs every scene, and said things like, "What's it to you anyway?" A time when you couldn't just steal music. Yeah, music was actually once profitable. Unless, of course, your bartender was addicted to gambling and tax evasion for all of Act 1. As it turns out, having it all and keeping it all can be very challenging, which Frankie learns the hard way by the end of the show. Meanwhile, what I learned by the end of the show was,
if you clap on the downbeat, you need to go see Jersey Boys.
if you like to sing along with Broadway musicals out loud during the performance, go see Jersey Boys. If you're sick of thinking that Broadway is just pure entertainment for old rich white people, don't see Jersey Boys. For me, it was very important to see it to do research for my future Destiny's Child jukebox musical. What do you mean, Destiny's Child who? For now, Jersey Boys is still the hottest jukebox musical around. And finally, it's a major motion picture directed by the Clint Eastwood. What could be more Republican than that?
RooMcGoo, 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 RooMcGoo.